Hello, piss babies.
Hey.
Piss babies and piss babes, and welcome to the 2023 Judgmas Extravaganza. My name's Josh.
Oh, my name is.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, it's kind of loud. Sorry
can
about
we-
that. We can redo that.
Can you just give me a my name?
My
is
name's Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are the
Judgies.
Back and guester than ever. That's right. Aurora is here.
Hey!
And we have something to present here because every year I do a little thing. It didn't quite reach the aspirations that I had originally
Yeah.
because I had to go to frickin' Mississippi, which is a 20-hour drive total, which sucked this week.
What?
Wish I missed
both
that
ways.
P.
Nice. So
Stupid.
here is what we have prepared for all of you Judgies loyal listeners.
It's a
How do you know it's
55-minute
not too
sound
loud?
clip.
I don't.
Oh, God.
I can.
Is that too loud?
No, that's just right.
beautiful.
You know Rachel and Luis and Jake and Sabrina, ladies and tangents and Mercury Stardust. But do you recall the most famous guest of them all? Aurora, the podcast girlfriend.
Yeah.
Laughs at all of Josh's jokes. This Judgmas, the Judgies lifestyle brand, brings a whole new sound for you and your family to listen to around the Judgmas bush, with classics such as Oops All the
Oops, all the poop, oops, all the cum, oops, all the ass, oops, all the hole, oops, all the poop, oops, all the cum, oops, all the ass, oops, all the hole, oops, all the cum and asshole and farts and butthole and always one carrot throat.
with carols about timeless
Holy
Judgmas characters
shit.
we all know and love, such as Old Saint Rick, Damarick the Donkey, and who else but Ricky the Snowman. Ricky the Snowman with a hefty carrot throw. Joshua made a joke, Rick turned up her nose, chucked a carrot at his door. Hark! What is that I hear? The spirit of a long-lost podcaster come back to warn us of our ways. No Judgmas CD would be complete without a jingle about Pissy Pissmas himself. It's beginning to look a lot like Piston. Tall and handsome lad. No, he cannot read very well. His crack up to his lapel, but we all a pissy Pissmas Sigma chat. Never in one compact disc set have this many Judgmas friends and foes come together. What compact disc set would be complete without an ode to that dubious Judgmas villain, Mr. Josh? You're a one, Mr. Josh. You really are a... You're as cool as a... You're as...
Doghouse.
As a... Mr. Josh. You're a... With greasy...
Oh my god, this is.
Call now to get your
This is
12
beautiful.
compact disc set delivered right to your door. That's 555 for this special offer. Call in the next 15 minutes for an extra $5 off your order. That's Judgmas themed 12 compact disc sets for only $199.99 plus $20 shipping and handling. Call now.
Hey.
That was
Incredible.
That's the tweet.
that was insane.
It took so long.
I believe it took so long.
There's a fun little, honestly, kind of a last minute inspo with the like 90s, 2000s
Christmas
infomercial.
infomercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so good.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
I believe it was an incredible amount of work and effort to do that. I'm so happy you guys did it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Actually, that kind of ties into this next thing we're gonna do.
Huh? Oh, is it a box of bricks? What is this?
Yeah.
To Joshua, the Kleckners, have yourself a judgy little Judgmas.
Hey!
Very, very nice. No peeking. I like this a lot.
Me
This little
too.
wrapper that says no peeking.
Cute.
Here we go.
N64, N64,
It's so
N64,
hard to
N64. Did you
What
put?
are you even doing?
I was like, did you put 1,000 pieces of tape? Erica likes to over tape stuff a lot.
Ribbon makes it so hard, folks.
The ribbon's not even connected in the back.
I helped.
at
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a singing machine. That was my nickname in high school.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was actually.
Fucking sick little karaoke machine. Bluetooth? Oh, yeah.
It was on clearance. I had to buy it.
Twitch.tv/JudgiesPod is about to go hard. I can tell you that.
God.
I never even thought of that.
That is
baby.
genius.
What do you mean? That's the whole reason why we wanted a karaoke machine.
Because it's fun at parties. That's
Oh,
what I
my-
thought.
I thought it was very funny. And then you kind of made us feel bad when we're like, ha, we almost bought you this karaoke machine. You're like, why didn't you? I would have loved that.
Well, I would have, and I do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I didn't get you guys anything.
That's all right.
It's okay. That
We
Your
had to get you the
CD
karaoke machine.
Yeah.
Your CD promotion was
Oh my
gift
God, we
enough.
could s-
That's why I said this kind of ties
It
together
does
because
all
we
tie
could
together.
sing Judge Miss Carols.
That's right.
And I mean, you did write out the entire songs, right?
Yeah, that's why it took so long. we made 50 songs.
There's 12 CDs. I don't know.
We took the best bits there. I don't know if you guys heard. Just a quick rundown. We had I'll go through the list here. Aurora came up with just Dama Rick the donkey, which I immediately knew Christian would love.
Oh, that
I
was
did.
amazing.
We had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, of course, which was the opener. Christmas Time is Here, sung by Aurora. which
Judgment's
is-
time is here.
Of course. Sorry.
Is that the one? Is that the one that the Peanuts sing? Which
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I was like, I can't tell if this is the real song or not.
Yeah, it was
Great,
Judgment
yes, great time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great job.
Carol of the Balls, which was
Poop
oops,
cum.
oops all the poop, oops all the cum, oops all the ass,
Oops on the hole.
oops all the cum and asshole and farts and butthole and always one carrot throw. We had in the background We Three Kings,
But it was
but
We
it was We
Judgies,
Judgies,
Rick, Christian, and Josh.
subreddits and a circle George. Ricky the Snowman, Noel, which was just pre-cum,
Pre-cum.
pre-cum, pre-cum, pre-cum. You can still get pregnant from pre-cum. It's beginning to look a lot like Pistian, of course.
course.
Have yourself a judgy little judgmas. Judge your judge-tied gay. You're a mean one, Mr. Josh.
What was that last one?
Judge your judge tied gay. Gay is part of the original lyrics.
I guess I don't even know what the original song.
Have yourself a merry
Make your
little Christmas.
Yuletide gay is
Okay.
the original.
Yeah. And then Jingle Bells at the end, which was piss babies, join the Patreon, add free sods and bonus sods, join the shitlords. It's real fun.
It was great. I
That's-
loved it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was very fun to make. Aurora and I, you know how like couples always get into fights when they're doing renovations at home?
No.
Okay. Just say yes.
It's like a classic trope is like when you redo something, it's like it's either, it's just fights. Anywho, Aurora and I always get into arguments when we're doing creative
Songs.
endeavors.
Mm,
Always. And
It's hard.
the funniest thing happened last night where we were finishing some touches on the
Writing
Pistian
the
song.
lyrics, yeah.
And I thought having the line crack up to his lapel
His crack up to his lapel
was a little vague, and I was just trying to say we should say butt crack or ass crack. That way it's
Okay.
more easily understandable that it's an ass crack immediately. And she was so adamantly against it at all.
because like the syllables don't make sense.
Well, no,
his
and I
crack
agree.
up to
Mouthful.
his lapel,
Yeah.
his ass crack up to his lapel. What the hell?
She's right.
See?
No, and I agree, and that's why I was saying maybe we should rewrite the line before in order to make it flow better, yada yada yada. And we got into this whole big thing, and then we get through and we're going through all the lyrics that we had written, and we get back to that line, and she's like, maybe we should rewrite the crack up to his lapel line, and like didn't even realize what she was doing, and I got so angry. I was like, we had a big fight for like 15 minutes, and then we come back like 30 minutes later, and she's like, no, that we could
Maybe we should
probably
change
punch
that,
that up.
maybe.
I thought maybe we could just revise this a little bit.
It was so fucking funny, but we made it. We are separated.
Yeah, that's why I'm green screened in. I'm
She's remote recording right now.
yeah, it's a really good green screen.
So
It looks like I'm touching him, but I'm really
okay,
not.
I was gonna say I'm not actually touching her.
This is crazy, the technology.
So thank you, everybody, for another calendar year, I suppose, as we end the nondescript holiday season here in December. The December to Remember Judges event, if you really think about it.
If you think about it.
We released more new merch that Erica
Yes.
designed.
Oh,
Meant
yeah.
to
He
be
designed
merch.
the merch.
It's very cool. It's very sick. So go on and over to...
Spreadshop.judges?
There's a link in the
Click the
description.
link
folks.
Yeah, click
There's
the
a
link in the
It's so much easier to
description.
click the link. It's great stuff. Mental breakdown. I'm about to have a mentee bee.
The Judges
Button.
podcast, college
the
logo.
button hat is going to go very hard. Yeah, the Judges logo. That's a college. Yeah, it's very, very sick. So go on over and check it out, folks. But we don't just sing we don't just sing
Piston
holiday
holiday.
carols. We also podcast on this podcast. And what that entails is us going online and finding silly little stories. And I got some silly little stories for you guys.
Sometimes
Josh
Josh
does
does
it.
it.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
How well is the camera picking up the Grinch hat? Because it's like looking into my soul when you're looking down.
This story was sent in by a little listener named something. Can't say their name. Can I just get any name in the world?
Diane.
Sent in from Diane. Hey, Judgy, saw this and thought it'd be good for this year's Christmas episode.
Girly, what are you doing? Okay.
Here's the link and screenshots, yada, yada, yada. Big fan from the Midwest, Minnesota represent, and I've loved every episode and look forward to every Monday. My name is Felix, and you can say that on the pod.
So not Diana.
Halfway through the frickin' email.
At the top. We talked about this.
Parentheses, as if you're even
Naughty list.
reading this, LOL. I am reading this,
It
Felix.
says naughty list.
Have you guys, hope you have a happy holiday and congrats on the official pod, baby. This is a very old email.
Got it.
Love
Oh.
a fellow piss baby, Felix.
Aw. For those of you who are listening, Molly is a lapdog, and she is too big to be a lapdog right
She's
now.
doing everything she can to get on that into that shot. She's just a little slut for fame.
She is. She's a devious little dog.
She is just
Yeah.
trying to get
I
clout.
love her so much.
Me too. It's really, really hard to stay mad at her.
Well, why would you ever be mad at her? She's a perfect little angel.
Well,
She's done
she's
nothing
a
wrong.
devious little.
You take your eyes off of her a second, and she's digging into something she shouldn't be into.
Yeah,
Yep.
when we got home from going to the store earlier today, I had left that little cat toy that Stacy and Sal got us on the ground, which was a mistake. We got
It's
home.
devoured.
It was destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was gone.
She
We
also-
only used it for one
Molly.
day.
She also opened her dog food container and pulled out one of. We were transitioning dog food, so
Yeah,
we had a
so we
little,
mixed
like Ziploc.
both foods
She
together.
pulled it out and ate that, which is like it's just her dinner, but it's like,
Yeah, but
how'd you open up the container, freak?
She's so smart.
She's way too
Yeah.
smart. Smarter than me. Am I the asshole for calling my wife unreasonable for backing out of spending Christmas with my family after my mother rejected her cookie sample?
Ooh.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
There's a lot of nuance to this one.
Yeah.
So, before we actually read into it too much, is it she just didn't want to try the cookie samples, or is it like
When
she
have-
tried it and she's like, "Don't bring the cookies"?
What got me is, when have you ever heard of cookie sampling
Yeah,
for a party?
this has got to be a crazy. To me, it screams crazy mom that's like very controlling about her Christmas party.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, you brought peanut blossoms to my Christmas party? Oh, we don't do peanut blossoms. We do
That's the best cookie.
insert Christmas
So-
cookie,
Sugar cookie.
sugar. Oh, worse, but
Aw.
this mom probably thinks so."
There's nothing better than a good sugar cookie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's
a
nothing
good
worse
peanut
than
blossom.
There's nothing worse than a bad sugar cookie.
That's true.
That's so true.
Context. For every holiday, my mother would ask the women in the family, my sister, sister-in-law, my wife, my female cousins, to send samples of the desserts they planned to bring to the celebration for testing and to see if these desserts could make it to the food menu.
What?
My wife has been complaining about my mother deliberately rejecting every dessert sample she has ever sent. So many times my mother has told her that she's being honest and keeping the guest's best interest at heart. Yet my wife still thought that my mother is deliberately excluding her since 2 of her dessert samples were rejected before. For this year's Christmas, my mother is doing the same thing, but this time she told every woman who are participating to make a cookie sample and send it to her for testing.
That
This
is
is
so
kind
hard.
of genius, though.
Genius,
Yeah, she's getting extra dessert.
I guess.
True,
Interesting,
but
interesting.
also everybody has to make an entire batch of what they were gonna bring
Yeah.
Yeah, but
before they.
I mean,
mean-
And sometimes it's like,
might-
especially
Yeah.
with a lot of like holiday foods. In my head, it's like I eat it at the one time a year. Like if I had
Yeah.
to eat an entire pumpkin pie like a week before Thanksgiving and eat another pumpkin, I'm like, I already did it. I don't need more pumpkin
Yeah.
pie.
But it's not for you, it's for the guests.
I guess.
He's
Fair
yelling.
enough.
I didn't think really fully when I read this where it's like, well, it's just a sample. But yeah, you
do
can't
have to make a full batch.
you can't make a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to make the
unless
whole
it's
list.
unless somebody has measured out the amount to make one, which is
No
rare
way.
as hell because every
feel
single
like
cookie
there's-
recipe is like 24 minimum.
They never, they
Yeah.
never work out that way. It's the same thing when like a recipe's like, oh, just double it. Have you ever done a recipe where they tell you to just double it and it turns out right? It's always fucked up.
No, I do all
Yes.
the time.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like something always is fucked up. If it's like double it, something always ends up.
Did you
fucked
give
up.
it to the next person?
Yeah,
that's the problem here.
Yeah. You're not in the giving mood.
No, I'm never in the
Yeah.
giving mood. I'm kind of a Grinch.
It's true. I can confirm he is a Grinch.
The hell?
My wife took this as a challenge to be
My wife.
and to be honest, she worked really hard to make a good sample and sent it to my mother days ago, and the results just came in yesterday.
Not good enough.
I came home from work and found my wife upset. I asked what's wrong, and she told me that my mother rejected the sample she sent and decided to exclude her from baking from the food list / menu for Christmas this year.
oh god, that's gotta hurt. Oh my god.
I didn't know what to say, but she then told me she was backing out of the invitation to attend Christmas with my family. I was stunned when I heard her make this statement. I tried to talk to her, but she said it was done. I called her unreasonable to decide to bail on the whole family over some silly cookie sample. That's just freaking crazy and quite unreasonable.
It's kind of weird.
We had a full-on argument about it, and she stated that my mother caused this, but I told her that my mother is pretty serious and careful about the food she offers to her guests since we are going to have relatives coming from all sides of the country. She told me to stop mentioning it. Later, I heard her cry, despite telling her that her baking is amazing and people have preferences. That's all.
I feel like it's a reasonable response. to
So,
this.
am
Yeah,
I the
crying.
asshole for insisting that her decision was unreasonable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So
Tell your
in
mom
my
to
head,
fuck off.
so if you request a sample from everyone's dessert every fucking year, you should know who's good at it.
Yup.
So after the very first one, you should just ask those specific people to bring desserts instead of humiliating people that you've rejected in the past. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Or just have somebody buy fucking desserts.
Can I ask what the downside is of someone making a dog shit dessert and it just doesn't get eaten?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like.
Shame!
I mean,
But personal shame. It's not even like, oh, that Cheryl threw a terrible party this year. Nobody even touched those peanut butter blossoms.
I feel like there's more shame in you being like the only family member to show up without anything because you got like declined.
Yeah,
Right.
Bring it.
absolutely. And then
Right.
I would-
everyone knows you got declined because
Yes.
you're, according
Right.
to the rules, a female family member, and
Right.
all of them
Yeah.
are asked to make desserts.
Yeah, like everybody there knows why you didn't bring anything, and it's gonna be fucked up. That's more fucked up than just having your shitty cookies in the corner that nobody ate.
Info. More info. If you're asking whose cookie sample made it to the menu, are you guys interested in that?
Yes.
Just the moms.
Everybody, right?
His sister and his 2 cousins.
That man. So it's that like much of a competition.
Yeah, only 3 people made it, I guess.
Out of how many?
It
I'm
was
assuming a lot.
I said all the women, so sisters, sister-in-law, wife, and female cousins. So there's multiple sisters that didn't make it, or at least one sister that didn't make it, and then his wife. And then potentially more cousins. Who knows?
Imagine telling your child, you're not good enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See ya. And a few more things. My wife wasn't the only one whose sample was rejected. We have sister-in-laws, brother's wife, and my younger sisters. There we go. My mother did not force anyone to participate. It was up to whoever wanted to take part. This is just about the dessert, since my mother tends to be very careful in this category, but for other types of foods.
But for
Dishes-
what reason?
Yeah, because like the only thing I can think of is allergies, and you can establish that
Right.
before you
Very
make something.
easily. Yeah. You just use vegan peanut butter. That way they don't get allergic to it.
no, you guys just aren't getting it. Like, it's like when you go to a wedding. It's like you could have okay food, but if the desserts are fucked up, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
remembering.
don't know, man. You guys' weddings desserts sucked, and like nobody
the
talks about
fuck?
that.
They were so good that they weren't even there when I went to go get
We threw them
some.
all away because we were so
was fuck-
embarrassed for you guys.
That could be. It was fucked up that they put the dessert table next to
Yeah.
the line for
In
the
the
buffet.
line for the food.
So everybody waiting in line was just eating off the dessert table, and it's like,
It was the ultimate. You're gonna spoil your
Yeah.
your meal moment.
Yeah, we didn't even get any of our dessert.
everybody was like, "Oh, it was so good. Did you try that?" And I was like, "I went up there and there was like one thing left up there, so no, I didn't try that."
I don't think I got anything either.
Oh my god.
Fuckers.
I do clarify, vegan peanut butter obviously still is allergic and allergen. This was just about the dessert since my mother tends to be very careful. So dishes, appetizer, salad, stuff like that is welcome to be brought.
But not tested? She
but
doesn't
not
test
tested,
those?
Yeah. So like you
You
maybe
can have a fucked up
yeah,
salad.
maybe you can what the fuck? You can have a fucked up make a dessert salad.
Ricky,
Be real cheeky about it.
back me up here. I think it is more common to get food poisoning from sides than desserts.
Yes.
So why the fuck aren't you testing the sides, dingus?
Well, she doesn't want to get food poisoning, isn't that? Last bit. I just got off the phone with my brother, and he told me that his wife is doing the same thing as my wife, and that she has decided to back out of the invitation to spend Christmas with family as well. Turns out my wife must have told her about the decision, and she decided to follow her lead. My brother is pissed, saying my wife is encouraging his wife to do this.
Josh, look at me.
We got it up here, believe it or not.
I know, but it's cute.
It's a million pictures.
Sorry, Molly's being cute.
How about this? For those listening, I'm flipping them off. And it's really cool.
Well,
that
that's
I did
fine
that.
because we're separated.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't like that joke.
I don't either.
You want a carrot?
Come on. Yeah.
Here, I'll give you the soft one. Hit him with the eyes, though.
Be careful, though. Thank you.
I give them 2.
Thank you.
Editing nightmare.
Editing nightmare.
2 carrot bonks? I don't know how to do that. I don't
Bonk,
have
bonk.
that techno. What? Cut that. Cut that. Editor. So it turns out my wife must have told my sister-in-law about her decision, and she decided to follow her lead. My brother is pissed, saying that my wife is encouraging his wife to do this. I see that the problem has just gotten bigger now. Who knows? My younger sister might join in and decide not to go. I need to talk to my mom about this, and
Yeah, your
Get
mother's
her
being
opinion.
insane.
Her opinions, yeah, she's gonna be like, I can't believe they would do this to me. They're gonna ruin Christmas for me.
Like you haven't already done that.
Yeah, her
Wild.
opinion's not going to
Weirdo.
be valid in this situation anyway. Yeah, defend your wife and tell your mom to fuck off.
yeah. I just
And-
don't get the downside of having more desserts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if she's worried about too many people bring desserts, then assign desserts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And everybody takes turn. You got dessert this year, you got dessert next year.
Easy peasy. Every family does it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't understand why this is such an issue.
Yeah, every family doesn't do that.
That's what I
They
mean.
don't do
Correct.
this.
Yeah.
Every family
Because
figures
they
it out the other
know-
way.
They know how terrible it would make people feel if they were rejected.
Also, the amount of restraint I had to have in this story to not say my wife every time, and then also my mom, and then also my sister. Like it just all of it. It was so hard for me not to.
I think he
to
should have
say
just
it.
done it. You kind of it's one of those things where you got to get out of your system.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then also I didn't want to interrupt because I feel like we've interrupted you a lot, and you were getting annoyed about it.
No.
No, I feel your vibes. I feel your vibes.
Is it the hat?
Maybe it's the Grinch hat.
Also, the song about Mr. Josh, the Grinch.
Yeah. Also, what? This dog. Ugh. She's in so much trouble, and then she comes up and does this. Is this how Christian gets off the hook?
Yeah, literally.
I think
He
holding.
just looks at me, and I'm like, all right.
Same with this creature right here.
I think holding in my wife's is really bad for you. Like, sort of like holding in farts. You're like, it's actually really bad for
You're
you.
gonna
Yeah.
spontaneously
Yeah.
combust if you hold it in for too long.
That's fair.
That's honestly the
Say
worst.
them whenever you feel the impulse.
All right.
It's the worst part of.
My wife, my wife, my wife.
It's honestly the worst part of first dates is when you have to go the whole date and then you get in the car afterwards and then you.
my wife, my wife.
Give her a round
And
of
then,
applause.
and then they open the
Have
door.
to walk into the
Yeah.
other room. Can I please be excused?
Run.
My wife.
And then you just hear it in the background. My wife.
You go in the bathroom and turn the sink on. And just my wife.
Splash water on your
Sorry, I had to take a shit in there.
Don't you hate when you think you're gonna sneak on my wife and you end up accidentally
My wife.
Doing it out
my
loud.
wifing yourself? Yeah. This one was sent in from. They don't have any message, but it's a Reddit story sent in from
Diane.
Diane. Thanks, Diane. 2 for 2. This is from r/petty revenge.
Ooh, is that a? Is that
No,
a?
I
we
don't think
talked
so,
about
no.
this on a recent episode.
I was
It was
goofing.
in episode 1. No, it wasn't. It was in season 1.
Aurora was also goofing,
Huh?
for the record. Let it be known.
We were all goofing.
What?
Indubitably. Dubiously.
That makes me feel
way to say
so
it.
good that you fucked up that I can't say that. I literally can't say that word.
Thanks.
Dubitous.
Indubitably?
Indubitably.
It's a
There
hard
it is.
word.
No,
Yeah.
it's not hard. I
No
did
one's
it.
saying it's easy.
No, I mean,
Molly?
That's one of those words where like you know when somebody can't say a word like you're fucking with me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel saying that word. Like while I'm saying it, it's like in my head I hear it,
Yeah.
and then it's like say it, and my tongue is just like I am not doing that.
My ex cheated, so I refunded a gift, and now she's livid.
Proper livid.
Fuming, mate. My ex broke up with me just about a year into us dating. In hindsight, she was awful, but I was blind to it all. Yeah, way to cope, huh? Why'd she break up with you then, huh? If she was the bad one. That's the whole story, by the way.
Oh,
Huh?
Just kidding.
great joke, Josh. I really liked it.
psych.
The thing is, I'm tone deaf, so I took that as a compliment.
Sure, that's fine.
That's another thing that you and Aurora fought about. Was just, you're tone deaf.
Dude,
Please
what's-
meet me up here.
What song was that?
Pre-cum.
She,
Noel.
She was trying to. It was Noel? Yeah. She was trying to get me to do alto, which
Even
is
tenor in his case.
Yeah.
Just the single note.
just
for
do
the choir
a single
people.
note the entire time, which is
hard if you don't know how to sing? I don't know.
it's hard, especially when somebody else is singing
Yeah,
and
the
you're not a trained
soprano
singer.
part.
Because I'm just like, you start singing, you're like, well, I'm just gonna. You naturally just want to go with like the whatever. So it's just me. Like, there's so many dead, like takes
Flat.
of me just flat ass, just
you're
like
flat. You're flat.
pre-cum, pre-cum, pre-cum. But then you like, I don't know. It's horrible.
I believe it. I can't sing for shit, so
She broke up with me over the phone, which seemed a little informal from all the time we spent together. Fast forward a week after that. Several individuals connected to her, but not each other, confirmed she was, in fact, already seeing another man.
that's fucked up.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
confront her about it because I realized that things just don't work out sometimes.
Okay.
It was just the way she went about it that really irked me. I'm old enough, late 30s. Kind of told that when you said irked.
Yeah.
You typed out the word irked. I could have guessed you were not a hip, as they say. I'm old enough to accept that people are just assholes, but I also felt like she was getting away with something without feeling even a bit of remorse. The breakup was the only contact. No calls or texts occurred after that for over a year,
Okay.
that's
When did
called
he
breaking
find
up.
out she was cheating? I'm confused.
No,
I'm thinking that he just assumed that she was cheating the whole time because she moved on so quick.
did he say cheating?
Because she
My
was
ex,
my
seeing,
ex cheated.
on me.
Yeah.
seeing
I-
another man.
Wow. Yeah. He's just assuming.
Huh?
Wow.
What?
He's just assuming that she cheated on him.
I thought he said she was.
In the title,
Yeah.
he said that.
But
He's just
didn't he
making
say
out of-
that like she
Oh,
was
wait.
seeing somebody the whole time? Like,
No. A week after they broke up, other people saw that she was with another guy already.
Oh.
He's making a
okay,
real
sorry.
ass out of you and Ming.
The
Assuming?
T?
Assuming.
Oh, Ming. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a little twist on the original.
A little twist, a little cerebral, maybe.
Brain joke.
I do enjoy how he just
Brain
described
joke.
breaking up as if it's a bad thing too. It's like she didn't contact me after she said she doesn't want to talk to me anymore. It's
She
kind
said
of
we're
Yeah, that's
done, and then
normally
she
how it
was
works.
done.
I remembered for Christmas that I had bought us, a really expensive couples massage spa package because she always would say how she wanted to do something like that. I had purchased some big package from a local place that cost roughly $600.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
yeah,
All right, money. Oh, he said he was like late 30s, so he's got his life together.
yeah.
30 is
don't know.
kind of money.
That still seems like a lot of money.
Well,
Yeah.
you're still only 30, not 31.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
30s yet. So
And when I get 30s,
Then we'll
I'll
have, that kind of money.
yeah, 30s kind of money.
I obviously didn't have the certificate with me because I'd given it to her. I decided to go to the spot and make up a story about how I lost the certificate. I showed them the receipt and showed them my credit card charge. They wound up reissuing me a gift card and canceling the other one. That was over a year ago, and frankly, I forgot all about it. Today I get a call from her, first contact in a year since breaking up. And she's screaming at me over the phone that the gift certificate is no good, and the spot police accused her of stealing, and what a POS I was for reporting it to be such.
point of sales.
Piece of shit.
Oh,
I called the guy. He said he told her that it was reported stolen. I just politely explained I didn't think she was deserving of it, and if she really wanted to, she could just have Mark, dude she was banging, pay for a new one. I then hung up. Gotta make an appointment to use that card with my new girlfriend soon. Mission accomplished.
take it from the top.
Mission accomplished.
Good for you.
Thoughts on that one?
That dude sucked.
Yeah.
This
This
dude
is,
is a real piece of work.
dude, we need to add in this in the middle so that way more people on Instagram can get mad at us. Like, what do you mean? They're broken up. He took the gift back.
You are right. This
Every petty revenge story that we get, people get upset when we say like this dude sucks.
What do you mean?
She saw a dude a week after we were no longer dating. That should be illegal. Like, no, that's fine actually. You can date whenever you want. Weird? Sure. Faux pas? Maybe. Wrong? No. Thoughts?
No. Is it a faux pas for me to bring up the fact that I don't really know what a faux pas is?
Yeah, it's kind of like,
It's a fake paw.
yeah.
These aren't fake though.
No, this is a
Those are chicken feet.
This
I
is
think.
a
They're
row
real.
paw,
Yeah, real paw.
like the drag race.
Otherwise, actually.
I don't like how the dude was like only doing it because she started seeing somebody else.
Yeah.
It's the classic dude thing of like, if that didn't happen, he probably been like, well, we might get back together again and we could use it together.
Yeah.
But now that she was seeing somebody else, he's like, well, I'm gonna take back the gift I gave someone. That thing that everybody does, and that's a normal thing, is to
Yeah.
take back gifts.
Also, doesn't this mean he waited a full year before he tried to do it? Because he said she didn't reach out to me for a year.
I think he took it back, and then she didn't try to use hers for a year.
Yes,
Okay.
I think that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But like, what at least if you're gonna do that, tell her. That way she doesn't go and like
And
get a
no, she broke my
$600
fucking
massage
heart, dude. You don't get it.
and then get fucked on the bill.
Right. Not to mention the embarrassment of the
Yeah.
shop owner accusing her of stealing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so rude. What an asshole.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, I'm not gonna go complain about like my burger being wrong. I'm definitely not going in to be like, I'm not gonna like scam somebody to like,
Yeah.
you gotta fix this. This is fucked up.
Yeah.
It's
very-
insane to me.
It's very loser behavior.
You know what?
That's why at the beginning he's like, yeah, I realized she fucking sucked the whole time.
It is
actually.
loser behavior.
It's reeking of loser behavior.
I put a nice bow on it.
Put a nice bow on this half the episode.
I would agree. See you in the other half.
Yeah.
Bye.
Friends? Fun? Anyway.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this side of the podcast. And y'all, you know what I want you to say to do?
Spends 3 days in Mississippi and comes back with a y'all.
I
Oh,
said-
shit.
My mom grew up in Texas. I was born on y'all. I was raised
Raised
by
on
it. It takes, they always say it takes a city.
Here, and I'll play a little
Tell
louder
me
this
about
time.
that circle, George.
Josh.
We could have just had a live action. You could have just been like, hey.
Tell me about that circle, George.
Can I,
But like you just did it.
that
like,
was live.
It's just fucking
What?
with you.
Aurora, can we get a very
Okay.
clean, very loud tell you about that circle, George?
Tell you?
Yeah, say, let me tell you.
About this circle, George.
Let me tell you about this circle, George.
That's
That
good.
was perfect.
We're
Cut
going
that.
right to the board. Right to the board with
clip.
that. Luna! We are blessed with a Luna sighting.
Oh my god.
And she's
Instant
gone. Thank you, Luna.
Just give everyone a no.
This
Come here. Come here.
Christmas circle, George,
She took one look at me and was like, mm-mm.
is blessed by a hurt Turk. That's right. The real short one. Real shirt.
Hurt Turk.
And that is people who put up Christmas lights. Match your whites, folks.
Yes, please, for the love of God.
Okay.
It
Why
drives
the
us
fuck?
insane.
That's
Why
a
would you use
take.
LED lights with warm lights? What the fuck is your problem?
First of all, stop using LED lights.
Yes, please.
it.
They
Use
look
warm.
awful.
It's supposed to look like a candle. That's the whole
It's
point.
supposed to look magical, and LEDs don't look fucking magical. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
So
I
bad.
agree. I hate all blue Christmas lights.
Okay, Erica. Yes.
I
Yes.
hate all of them.
Love that girl.
Any strand of lights that has blue in it, I don't like it.
What the hell? What about rainbow warm lights? I
There are
have
s-
those on our tree and on our.
There are
there's
some light
porch.
blues.
So it has to be the least amount of blue possible.
Like more of a turquoise, like the warm blue.
Well, even like some purples look bad. But I like the Christmas lights that are on your tree and like the warm color lights that you guys have.
Sure.
No, I literally do.
She literally
We have
does.
talked about this.
literally talk
every
about it all the
Christmas season, every time we drive to your house, there's somebody like down the block from you that has the worst fucking lights.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And so we
Terrible.
complain about Christmas lights almost every single drive over here.
Us too. We're just screaming in the car. We're like, why the fuck would you do that? Because
Yeah.
we were driving home from Walmart today and we saw somebody with warm, like drippy icicle lights. And then on one side of their house, straight across,
And-
blue LED lights.
You know what's crazy too
Yuck.
is it didn't even look like they plugged into each other. It looked like they like snipped the wires and like tied it in.
It
Oh my
looked
God.
It
awful.
looked terrible.
Well, there's somebody over, it's like a few blocks away from here. They have like the laser that go on the side of your
Yes.
house.
Oh my
Yeah, yeah,
God.
And they have two separate ones, and they're like moving at like different rates. And it's like, I want to throw up when I look at this.
Yeah,
it's
it's bad.
so bad.
yeah.
That's awful.
I fucking hate blue lights though.
I
I'm
do too.
sure.
I
I'm
hate
sure.
them
Like
so much.
incandescent bulbs are probably terrible or some bullshit. It's like we should be using LED ones, but fucking fix the LED
They've
Christmas
got the
lights.
technology for
Yeah.
LED lights to be warm, correct?
Yes,
We're like using them right now.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Why are they so dog shit?
Because of the fucking like gray house bullshit that's
yeah.
going on and gray buildings. Everything has to be cold for some fucking reason. There's no magic anymore.
Aurora, I can't agree with you anymore. I got fucking lambasted for saying that the old Walmart looked beautiful.
It
You
did.
did. You did.
No,
get
The
that
yellow
bastard.
and
didn't.
the blue look
Comparatively-
better than gray and navy blue.
Comparatively, absolutely.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
However-
Alone.
Walmart in general is not a beautiful building.
Not
Correct.
It had a
anymore.
beautiful stone facade, and they
no,
fucked
it didn't. It's fucking cinder block.
It was.
He's done.
We're not gonna get into it again.
With the blue specifically, there's a lot of people who do the like blue netting over their shrubs, and it looks so bad every time.
Yeah.
So I will defend blue for a second
Yeah.
because I grew up with warm blue lights on a white tree.
You do like
so
rainbow
the
style
blue
or
and-
mostly blue?
All
No,
blue.
all blue. It's like
Okay.
blue and then like
And then
white,
white, but
tree.
it's not the LED blue, not the kind that looks blurry when you try to focus on it. It's Ricky's gonna kill me. It's warm blue, like a turquoisey blue on a white tree, and then blue and white decorations.
I was gonna-
And it's
The-
very pretty.
her parents' tree is very pretty. It's not for me, but it is very pretty, and it's different than like the Christmas light blue that I hate.
I was gonna say. So, were your family was like a blue, white, and silver Christmas?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
My family was more of like red, greens, and golds.
Same.
We
Yeah,
did a
interesting.
lot of red, green, and gold. Yeah.
Your mom's Christmas tree is strictly just red lights.
Oh,
How do
Okay.
you feel about that?
Well, on a
Yeah.
green tree, it's
Well,
cool.
It's
yeah.
fine.
Is it terrifying at night? I
But she
bet?
also has like
trying to go take a piss in the middle of the night. Oh fuck!
it's also the big red bulbs.
Oh, okay.
It's not like the mini lights. It's
I like the big ones.
ones.
I think that would be
So-
better than the little ones. If it's the little ones, it would look better if mixed with a warm white. In my opinion, that's what we did on our tree in the previous years, and then we had like a green, white, and red one that we put on the outside.
She's so
Okay.
nice for saying we.
I do every holiday decoration. This
Same.
Creech does not do anything because he doesn't care.
Bah humbug, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
We literally just had the conversation earlier today when we were in Walmart.
Yep.
we're walking around and we ran into
Christmas tree?
Christian's brother. And I was like, oh, you ready for Christmas? And Brad's like, man, fuck Christmas.
Why are boys?
I don't say fuck Christmas.
He
Our whole
has 4
family.
kids and like he's just like
He used to be a
it's
cop.
just
No.
no.
Other brother.
Oh.
That's brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Anyway, he's just got 4 kids and like it's chaos. It's just chaos for him, and I get it. But when we walked away, we were laughing about it because like we get it, and Christian's like, no, because like I hate doing the Christmas decorations. He's like, I hate it. But then once it's done,
I'm happy it's done. The whole
sure.
time
I
I'm
do
like,
like
this is like
it.
such a fucking waste of time.
Yeah.
But
And
then
then
you
it's
feel the magic.
That's exactly how I feel. You are so right. It is
Yeah.
like the magic.
yeah.
But every time I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna take all fucking day. It's gonna be a fucking headache.
I'm in the doghouse, folks.
so is Christian because he says, oh, it's gonna take all day. I fucking do it by myself. All
Same.
I ask is like, hey, how does it look? Do you think that this is balanced? Should I move this over here? He's like,
Well, Aurora doesn't
It's-
respect my opinion, so I guess it helps. in that
Wrong.
regard.
That's because
I-
I've broken Erica.
that's true. I did used to force you to help me, and you hated every second of it, and now I just don't even try.
There we go, baby. The old. I don't know how to rake method
Oh,
until my dad
God.
comes over and like, this is how you do it. And I'm just like, well, you just did it all, buddy.
How about you show me in the back how to rake too?
Anywho, that was meant to be a short one because we have back the oft requested
Ooh,
Mad Libs, but this is Deck the Halls Mad Libs, 5-in-1 Mad Libs. My mom bought this in Mississippi.
Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to use my right hand.
You me do it?
Would you rather write instead of get words?
Yeah.
Okay, Queen.
Wow.
There you go. Flip. We have not used that at
A
all.
Judgment
Pick
miracle.
a random one.
Say when.
When?
Whoa. Whoa.
We're brain connected at the brain. We're brain connected.
Connected at the brain.
Full name of a female person.
Let's go 1, 2, 3.
Hillary Clinton.
Did you just name a woman Hillary Clinton?
You literally just did. You just did.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Give me a noun.
Robert Smith.
That's the noun.
Person, place, or thing.
It's proper noun.
All right.
Proper noun. Proper noun, mate.
Adjective.
Feisty.
Feisty. A body part. Plural.
Fingers.
Interesting.
Adjective.
Slimy.
Whoa, gross.
Oh, no.
Plural noun.
Racket balls.
Racket. Balls. Definitely spelled that wrong. How do you spell racket? It's like
R-A-C-K-E-T?
That's how I spelled it.
I would have spelled it RACQUET.
Maybe. I don't know.
Plural noun.
Fuck. Computers.
Huh.
Fuck.
Computers. Noun.
Dog.
Dog.
Huh.
Noun.
Wall.
Wall. Plural noun.
Tacos.
Tacos. Noun.
Toenail.
A lot of nouns.
Toenail.
More like noun sense. Give me
Last-
an adverb.
Last name of person in this room.
Oh boy, I got 1 in 3 chance. Kleckner.
Klockner.
I was trying to brain blast my last name in his head.
Adjective.
Oh, fuck. Which one's an adjective?
Describes a noun.
Huge.
Huge.
Edge.
Another adjective, please.
Stinky.
Stinky. Person's last name.
Any persons?
Doesn't specify.
Carter. Bonham Carter. Fuck.
Noun.
Don't fuck this up, Christian. Microphone.
Microphone. All right. The title of this Mad Lib is called Ice Skating Champ.
Whoa,
Oh.
MVP.
Traditionally, Hillary Clinton is as cool as the Robert Smith on which she skates. Last night, however, she surprised her feisty fans by pumping her fingers in the air and jumping into her slimy coach's racquetballs. When winning, her computers were flashed on the dog.
Huh?
One
That doesn't make any sense. No, it
Did we
doesn't.
do this right?
I can't even figure out what the sentence was supposed to say.
I know. We fucked up, guys.
Once again, America's 5-time wall champion had outdueled her 4 tacos to win her 3rd world toenail. In a post-game interview, her coach, Pops Kleckner, justified the champ's huge enthusiasm. Tonight, she displayed stinky athleticism in performing the triple bottom Carter loop and the double microphone. I don't think she's ever been better.
Pop off, Hillary Rodham Clinton. Absolute queen energy from her.
I can't believe
Want
she did
another
the
one?
double microphone.
No,
I feel
That-
like we did that so wrong.
I think the thing is, we got so lucky on the first Mad Lib that we did 2 years ago.
Yeah,
That was funny,
We're
and
still
then
riding that high.
I fear that's what most Mad Libs end out to be.
See, that's
We-
how I.
you
in
really
my
set
brain.
the tone with Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Yeah.
I feel
guess I
like we
did.
should try one more.
And you can cut it.
Yeah.
The Christian's editing.
Tell me when.
When?
Okay.
There you go. Did you write it on the top one before?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
We'll never open this book again.
Noun.
Cell phone.
Noun.
Goblin.
Ooh.
Adjective.
Bucephalus.
What the hell does that mean?
That's a name.
Oh my god,
Phosphoric.
Phosphoric.
Yeah.
Phosphoric. Noun.
Horse.
Noun.
Shoe.
Nice. Very good noun, babe.
Noun.
Fuck. Teeth.
Ew.
I was thinking mouth. That's so crazy.
Or should we do tooth? Does it need to be plural noun?
No.
Okay.
Adjective.
Pearly.
Pearly. Noun.
Oh, chip.
Chip. Adjective.
Crusty.
Crusty. Noun.
Shit.
Shit. Noun.
Fart.
Fart.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Plural noun.
Comes.
I knew in my heart of hearts that that's what you were gonna say.
No matter whatever it needed to be, some sort of jizz cum was going to be there.
The adverb.
Oh, I wanted the adverb.
Cummy.
Comely,
Comely.
right?
Like from Pawn Stars.
He was my favorite character. I can't believe he lost all that weight.
Plural noun.
Me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No way.
Cumley's.
Oh.
Chumley?
What is it?
Chumley? Wait.
You're good at unplugged here.
I'm gonna try again.
Plural noun.
What? Okay.
Acrylics.
Acrylics. Plural noun.
Plugs.
Plugs. Adjective.
Oh my god. I'm just trying. What's the funniest adjective I can think of? Sickly.
That's so funny.
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
You really shouldn't have. You could have just said funny. That's a pretty funny adjective.
Noun.
Is funny an adjective? Fuck. Oh, it's a noun.
Cheese.
Cheese. And a plural noun.
Plural noun. Let's see. Let's go out with the funniest plural noun I can think of. Taxes.
Freak.
This one's called Face Off.
Like the movie.
I love that movie.
If you're seeking fame and cell phone as a hockey player, you may want to give it a second goblin.
How do we get... the second goblin is very funny. How do we get to... I guess it's Christmas. Hockey twice in a row.
Huh?
It was
The
ice
first
skating
one was
last
ice
time.
skating.
Yeah.
Hockey is just ice skating with sticks.
Hot take. Hockey is not a sport for the phosphoric of heart.
True.
You put your horse in danger the moment you enter the rink and skate onto the shoe. Hockey is a game of vicious teeth contact.
Oh, sometimes.
To be a pearly hockey player, you have to keep your chip in perfect shape. You have to be lean and crusty. And you can't
That's true
afford
about hockey
one
players.
extra ounce of shit on your fart.
I think
The new meta is just shit fart cum.
Yeah.
It's,
fart and cum.
it's the quiplash of yesteryear.
Yep.
Hockey attracts the most volatile cums.
That's true.
These fans can become comely, physical, and throw soda acrylics, large sticks and plugs, and even sickly coins onto the ice.
What?
You can see why hockey is considered the most physical cheese of all the taxes at the Winter Games.
I can't see that.
That's really...
All right, Christian, you have to add all the down air between words. That way
Okay.
we don't seem stupid.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah. Thank you, Erica, for doing that. It was very
Yeah,
wonderful.
thank you.
Some people loved the first Mad Libs. It was
I don't remember doing that one at all.
I remember it being hilarious. Like I remember like having a headache from laughing at it.
it was in
Yeah,
the
it was
downstairs.
crazy.
Dude. This though is a listener submitted sound to preface
You can still get permanent.
our listener submitted story. So hey,
Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna say your name even though you don't say if we can or not. My name's Sydney. You guys are my absolute favorite podcast. I just subscribed to you Patreon the other day,
Hell yeah,
and
brother.
this was a year ago. Oops.
Oh.
Hope you're still around, Sydney. I love it. Anyway, here's something I recorded after a drink or two, so don't get your hopes up, but hope you like it. LMAO. All the laughs in the world. Sydney.
Maybe don't get your hopes up, Sydney.
What the?
Yeah, what if I don't play it now?
It'd kind of be like so epic and based.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really not gonna play it, guys.
He's trying.
This is so embarrassing for you.
Dang.
Here it is.
Okay, I was watching your newest episode
year
and
ago.
you did the review where the person's like, don't use the soundboard, especially the Scooby-Doo sound. And I literally stopped that episode, downloaded a voice recorder just to be able to send you this listener submitted sound. Please never stop using the Scooby-Doo sound.
Preach.
It is my favorite thing. That Halloween Power Hour. I was on like a 4-hour drive and I listened to that, and when I tell you like tears were falling down from my face when I was driving because I was laughing so hard, I absolutely mean it. It was so funny. Please never stop using the soundboard.
Thank you.
That person
Thank
doesn't know what
you.
they're talking about. Anyway, I love you. All of you. Especially Christian. I feel like I relate the most to Christian.
I'm gonna
and his
fight you.
awkwardness and how funny he is. Anyway. Now you can play a listener submitted story. Bye.
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 Thank you, Sydney.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Honestly, made a lot of really good points in there.
There's a lot of excellent points.
Well, this is a listener submitted story we just got just a few days ago. Hello, you lovely people. First off, y'all are wild, and I love forming a parasocial relationship with you guys. By the way, I am the sister of a recent review you read.
What are we doing over here, Erica?
I'm getting comfortable and annoying you, which is fun.
What a crazy through line. Listener submitted sound said that they read a review that spurred them to make a sound, and this person said, just heard a review you read. Well, that review was my sister. I'm the sister of a recent review you read, so I thought it was fitting to submit my own story. My name is Anna. You can use my name. And I lived in San Antonio, Texas when I wrote this. So in mid-October 2023, I, 21 female, broke up with my 22 male partner. That is an entirely different and juicy story for yet another time. I had 2 good friends that I made my freshman year of college. For reference, I graduated a couple days ago. After they heard the news, we all decided to go out for an early Halloween weekend at the bars. My friend Courtney was bringing a male friend of hers. She asked me to not say anything out of pocket. She told me not to say anything about the fact that she liked him in the past. She went on to say that she no longer had feelings for him and it was clear that they were just friends.
Okay. So she's in the clear to hook up with him.
You would think.
What the?
Oh.
That's not how that goes.
Flash forward to the bars. We're all drunk and her friend Brody was flirting and dancing all up on me. Next thing I knew, we were making out.
Uh-oh.
I knew it was venturing into some gray area, so I put a stop to everything. I pretty much avoided him the rest of the night. I decided I needed to tell Courtney about what happened so she didn't feel like I lied when she inevitably found out. She'd
That's
gotten
smart.
sick that night. Yeah, very kind of you.
Yeah.
She'd gotten sick that night and left hours before everyone else. When we got home, she was passed out in her bed. The next morning, I tell her as soon as possible, and she responds, telling me that she already knew. Apparently, he had already told her that morning.
What?
She said she wasn't hurt because she knew everyone was drunk and didn't really mean anything. Although a bit relieved, I did sense that she was unhappy. I told her that it was okay if she was mad at me, but I wanted her to communicate. That one's for you, Ricky.
I have that. Thank you.
She didn't give me much of a response. I figured this was due to the painful hangover. One more time before I left, I told her I was sorry and and she had the right to be hurt, confused, angry, etc. She kind of shrugged it off again and said I wasn't going to beat a dead horse and left. My other friend, Mandy, had told me that they, Mandy and Courtney, had discussed that I might go a little wild after my breakup. They were 100% in support of me hoeing around. They just wanted me to be safe. She also told me that Courtney specifically told Brody not to try anything with me because of my situation. Which is like, that's like telling a kid, hey, don't touch that dial.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch the dial.
You can't tell the dude, like, hey, she's in a spot where she's really just trying to get, like, some dick. Like, please don't even interact with her.
Yeah, she's recently single.
She's in, I guess she called it her hoe phase. So please don't.
Especially someone named Brody.
Yeah, come on. You know, he's a little hoe. You can't have the name Brody and not be a little slut.
Brody before Hody, that's what I always say.
Come on.
They all say that.
They
It's
all
not
say
just
that.
Josh.
Yeah, it's not just me. That's the word for it. I skipped down because I saw flash forward, and I was like, I already read flash forward. This person just used flash forward twice in a email, which is kind of wild. I only think when I see flash forward, I think of the TV show that got canceled.
The Flash?
No, flash forward. There's a show, flash forward.
Never heard of it.
It was like a cult classic for one season, but it got canceled, and everyone's like, what happened to that show?
Are you talking about Firefly?
That also same thing, but no, flash forward is a different show. They all flash forward in time, like 3 years, and they're like, what the fuck happened?
For sure, sci-fi show. Sci-fi channel for sure.
Christian, he's making
it up.
wrong. I'm not making it up.
You know what show they need
No,
to
I've
bring
seen it.
back
I've definitely watched it. He's making it up. He's
that they
fucking
only had
lying.
one season of? The Society. It's on
Never seen
Netflix.
it.
It was so good.
Flash forward 2009 sci-fi one season.
Really?
Yeah.
You're so smart and handsome and wonderful.
Thank you. I mean, you can keep going on. but
Adapted
that's
for
all right.
television by Brandon Braga and David S. Goyer. How about that?
I love David S. Goyer.
It starred Joseph
Who is that?
Fiennes, John Cho, Jack Davenport, Zachary Knighton, Peyton List, Dominic Moynihan. Do I need to go on?
Not
Brian
Bobby?
Ethel Burns, Courtney B. Vance, Sonia Walger, and Christine
Bobby's
Woods.
brother is more successful at the time. Brother.
Bobby Moynihan.
Anywho,
Whoop-de-woo. This, that, and the third.
my other friend Mandy had told me. She also told me that Courtney's. With all this information in mind, I assumed things might be slightly awkward between us, but they would go back to normal relatively soon. Flash forward, or Firefly, over a month later, and they have not responded to any of my messages, being Mandy and Courtney her friends.
Huh?
Oh.
Mandy and Courtney have not responded to any of our listeners' texts over the past month.
After they had made out with Brody? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
These include plans to get together and wishing everyone happy holidays.
Ouch.
Oh,
A non-response to happy holidays is pretty bad.
that's
That is
awful.
That's bare minimum to respond. The both
really
of them,
bad cell service. Been fucked up for like a month.
I got a new phone.
The both of them just ghosted me for over a month. Finally, they reached out to me and invited me over to watch a movie. I happily obliged. Mary Jane?
Otherwise.
But I could tell the vibe was off.
Do we think this is gonna be like? This is almost gonna be like a movie where they invite her over to watch a movie, and it's gonna be like something embarrassing, like throwing it in her face.
Oh, or an intervention. Is that what you mean?
Not really. I think more like somehow they have home footage of her doing cringy things. You're like,
Oh,
isn't this so funny, listener?
I hope that's not the case. That sounds terrible.
That would be
Same.
that would be crazy if Christian guessed it. After the movie and some awkward conversation, Courtney finally told me she was still mad at me for his mistakes. It was just a normal movie.
Fuck. It's 13 going on 30. It's on Netflix right now.
She said that I betrayed her since I knew that she liked him. To be honest, I didn't know she still liked him and didn't think I was betraying her. She also told me how easy it was to make out with random strangers and asked me why it had to have been him. Although I did feel a bit attacked, I answered all of her questions without patience and with patience and understanding. Finally, she said that she didn't blame him for kissing me because he was drunk.
what?
But she blames her.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And if we recall, the very beginning of the story, she says, "Oh, we're just friends. Like, I liked him, but I don't like him anymore."
Yeah, she
Right.
gave her the okay.
Yep. So
not
I'm-
explicitly, like not
Right.
like, yeah, you should go for it. But still saying like I don't have feelings for this person anymore is completely different. And the fact that she's gonna not be mad at him because he was drinking, but be mad at her, like fuck that.
Yeah, that's
And then not even
pretty
say
bad.
anything to her about it the next day when she specifically said like, I'm sorry, I cut it off, I didn't let it go any further.
yeah.
You know, once I realized what was happening, being a communicative queen.
Mm-hmm.
And
just
Courtney's like, yeah, no, it's fine, whatever. And then you're gonna ghost? Like, no, fuck you. Courtney's a piece of shit.
And they were. It was just a makeout session, a bar.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's so easy to get over. So I don't know if this is an Am I the Asshole, but I would love to hear your opinions and judgments. Feel free to absolutely flame me and use my name.
Why would we fillet you?
Flame?
Flame.
Flame. Isn't
Yeah.
that similar?
Oh, no.
I feel like probably.
No, I mean, a fillet is like the
No,
chef.
no, not like a literal.
I feel like filleting would be like a little more. It's like a little more.
Like more intense.
Yeah.
than
Like
flame?
precise.
We're gonna
Like
cut
picking
you
apart.
down.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Whereas
then,
flaming is more like general roasting.
Like you dumbass.
Like, look at your shoes. Yeah.
got it. Well,
I'm-
either way, we wouldn't do that because you're not in the wrong here.
No. I mean, it's a little bit of a dickish move, I suppose, but you did everything right in response. You were drunk. You made out with someone. You're like, oh, sorry. We should probably stop this. Told your friend immediately.
Yeah, you did all the right steps.
Yeah.
I do think that's like the classic thing of you should. Anytime a friend tells you like, "Oh, I'm not really into him," you should just assume, hey, they're still actually probably do have some kind of feelings
Yeah.
for them. And
Yeah.
You shouldn't pursue this.
I wish like people didn't do that and just said things outright,
Yeah.
because if I was in the situation, I would totally take that as okay, it's fine then.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you
Because
said
that's what they
that you're
said.
not
Yeah.
bothered. So
Yeah.
it's
Honestly,
okay.
most people would.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Why? Why do you have to like do a thing and then like
It's hard to communicate, and then it's like, oh, they have to actually do some introspection and like process their feelings on the whole situation. That's gross.
Yeah, it is
So
gross,
rather, I would just say,
honestly.
no, it's cool. It's totally cool, and I'm not gonna cry and punch a wall if I find out about it.
For anyone listening to this and thinking that you're gonna do this thing and be like, yeah, I'm gonna tell my friend that it's fine even though it's not fine. Just fucking say it's not.
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah.
Say exactly how you feel, please, especially for us autism folks, please. Because
Thank
that's
you.
how we get in trouble.
Thank you for saying that.
Huh?
That's empowered me.
What?
Christian?
Fuck.
No, I'm just kidding. I was really using that to gauge if I could tell you, and you didn't seem like you were ready for the news.
Okay, but
Huh?
now
What's
you have
the
to
news?
say it.
We have another story to read.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is a little bit here. I am currently on episode 106 and part of the Patreon. I'm hoping to hear the story in upcoming episode. Names with asterisks or fake names. So Mandy and Brody were fake. P.S. My sister's name is Abby. Also free to use, and she is the one who reread. Also listening to the pod while writing this. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Oh, wait.
Why, huh?
Well, there's no way she just heard us read Abby's review, right?
No, it was over a year ago. She sent this email.
Ah.
Yeah.
Other Abby.
Well, send us an update. Are you still friends with Courtney? Because she sounds like she fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does Courtney listen to this? 'Cause
Yeah.
if she does, you fucking suck.
Whoa.
I think I'm going to go on a limb here and just say I think I hate all Courtneys.
What happened
No.
to girls supporting
Hey!
girls?
No,
Girls supporting girls.
we like our Courtney.
Yeah, we like
Yeah,
our
when they
Courtney.
support girls.
That's what I'm saying. No,
Courtney was not supporting girls.
that's what I'm
Nope.
saying. Courtney
So we
is
hate her.
being a bad person in this regard.
Yes.
What happened to Courtney supporting girls here?
I
Yeah.
thought you were attacking me.
No, I'm saying Courtney.
A
Okay.
girl's girl would be honest about their feelings to their friend
And I'll fess up to their own mistakes and not
and not
communicate.
ghost. Yeah.
Last
Correct.
story, real quick here. This one was sent in from a listener, but it's a Reddit story, and it's from Cheyenne.
Molly's just going to town on her paws.
Yeah.
Well, they taste like corn chips.
It's from r/relationships.
One trip to Mississippi, and this is what he comes back with.
Do people? Okay, so
I thought he went to Canada earlier.
I do this
I
when I hit the story.
yeah,
Ugh.
sorry.
When I was doing the voiceover for the thing earlier, I don't know why. Whenever I got to $5, my voice just switched into Australian, and I don't know why. The $5 like put me into Australian every time I read it. I don't know why. It's very funny. This is from r/relationships. Also, anytime I go to the South is really where I visit the most with people with like regional accents. But anywhere I go with a regional accent, I talked about this with Christian on our trip to Nashville. Anytime I hear somebody with an accent, I go, stop doing the bit. Because they
Drop the
sound
act.
so strange. It's like, especially in Mississippi, everybody talks so slow in the deep South. Like so painstakingly slow.
I really want to hear this because you say it. You've gone there like multiple times now, and every time you come back, that's like the biggest thing that you can't get over is like,
Yeah.
I was talking to my cousin, he talks really slow, and then you like do like an imitation, and you're just like, hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so slow. And like every time you're talking, people are like, now y'all need to slow down. Y'all know I can't hear that fast. And it's like
can't hear
it's like
that
there's no
fast.
way you didn't just hear me say, yeah, I'll have a Coke. Like that's all. I was just ordering a drink.
It's actually fucked up. They all have auditory processing issues, and they've all actually kind of compromised and figured out a solution, and you're just fucking them up.
I just love, and like with the other group I'm in, just whenever I hear an accent, just like, why are they doing the bit? Drop the bit.
Drop the bit.
Speak
It's not even
normal.
that funny. Drop the bit.
Anywho, overheard my boyfriend's conversation last night, and I'm completely devastated by what was said. I'm not sure what to do from here.
Okay.
This one's wild.
Is this a listener submitted one?
No, it's a Reddit story.
Listener found.
r/relationships.
Got it.
I've 32 female, been dating my boyfriend 45 male for 2.5 years. When we got-
32 and 45.
When we got together, he said that he was wanting the quote whole package, wife, kids,
The
that
whole
suburban
package.
life.
What the hell?
I was looking for the same thing with him. As time had gone on, he's revealed his fears of commitment. I told him that as a woman, I'm on a biological timeline that's out of my control, and that he needs to decide what he wants because I can't give him unending years. And 2 years together at the point of this conversation was long enough at our ages to at least have a rough idea what you want from life and from our relationship. He went and saw a therapist about his hesitations, which went well. He said he doesn't fear those things as much anymore, and things have been good between us. We recently went to Greece for a holiday. That's that 40s money.
That is 40s money.
Also-
Fuck a $600 massage. We're going to Greece, baby.
Yeah.
British.
Oh,
On a
So
holiday.
it's cheaper because they're right freaking there.
you're right. You're absolutely right.
The funniest reason to hate British people. You're so close to Greece.
And Paris and Italy.
You know.
I hear Paris is overrated.
I have also heard that.
I've also heard that.
Same. I heard there's like a disease that you can get because you're so disappointed.
Yeah. No, people go to Paris and they get sick. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot what,
the
it's called.
It's
It's real.
It's real. People go there and they get so sad because it sucks.
It's not nowhere close to how it's romanticized.
What
as.
the fuck? It sucks here.
I just wasted a really good couple's massage money on this plane ticket.
I just wasted my 40s money on this freaking plane ticket.
He did. We recently went to Greece for a holiday where I thought he might have proposed, but he didn't. And I asked him if he was still on track to be doing that sometime in the near future. And he said he wants us to live together and spend more time first, but he's thinking about the logistics of doing it and is very aware of what I told him I need to be happy in a relationship. Very romantic response. Cut to last night. I overheard a conversation he had with his best friend in another room. He thought I was sleeping, had zero idea I heard any of it. I'm pretty gutted. To summarize, he said that, quote, he doesn't find me attractive, despite the fact that others seem to, particularly girls.
Huh?
He said that when I met up with him at a hike last week, he didn't find me attractive and was, quote, judging my looks, which fed into his insecurities about the relationship, remembering all the times when he wasn't proud to be with me in public because he thought I looked plain.
Oh no.
Oh
He's an
my
incel.
god.
I feel like you should have realized that before you started fucking dating.
There's a bigger twist coming, folks.
boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Because now this is like stereotypical dude.
Yeah.
Whatever. This was a real kick to the guts. I know I'm not a supermodel, but I don't think I'm anywhere near as unattractive as he's making out. I'm tall, lean, I have natural long brown hair, no facial fillers, and I don't wear a lot of makeup. But he always makes comments like I should cut/dye my hair, do my makeup differently, etc. He likes the, quote, flashy LA glamour aesthetic. I'm wondering if it would be worth updating my look to see if it helps.
No.
No. Never do that.
Doesn't that suck?
That's
That's awful.
I
That's-
feel bad for her to where she's
Yeah.
at that point. To be like, maybe I should just.
How can you hear your partner who you want this future with, want to spend the rest of your life with, and you love them so much? How can you hear them say these things about you and still love them?
Mm-hmm.
How do you not hear that and realize, like, oh, he's a piece of shit?
There's a weirder comment coming.
Huh?
That part is what made me think like that's where we need to talk about it, because it is like you're saying, like, how do you even in your brain think like I need to figure this out?
Yeah,
it's
how
a
do you
me
think
problem.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's so upsetting to hear that you think it's a you problem. Last night he also said he is always looking at other girls and has a heavy desire to be with other, quote, exciting and flashy toys, and then he's torn because he wants to be like Peter Pan / Leo DiCaprio.
What?
And I don't get the Peter Pan reference.
Peter
He
Pan
never
is
ages.
little
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
But
never
he never
ages.
ages.
Interesting.
But
But interesting. I feel like he should have said Matthew McConaughey, that character of the best thing about high school girls is I keep getting older, they keep staying the same age. That makes more sense to me if you're going to be a fucking creepy weirdo than Peter Pan.
I don't know. If you're gonna be a creepy weirdo, Peter Pan actually is very good.
I guess you're
Yeah.
fair.
But if you're not trying to be a creepy weirdo and you're just trying to be a weirdo,
That's fair.
Dazed and Confused, Matthew McConaughey makes sense.
Would this be a total deal breaker for you? Is there any way you think this could be salvageable?
kidding me?
I love this man, and I saw him as my future, and I don't know how I can fix it.
He doesn't see you as his future.
No, and he sees other women as toys.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's
That's
bad.
disgusting.
Horrible. Classic Josh story to end the show.
Yeah, it is.
How can you even write that out, read it back to yourself, and then think, I need to do this. This is all my fault.
It's
no.
so sad.
This will be a great marriage, and I would love this person to be the father to my kids.
You get the tinge of like the patriarchy forcing like women to hate each other too, where she's like, I don't even have lip fillers and I don't use any makeup, as if
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
bad to do.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
It's bad to do if you're only doing it to
Right.
please someone
Or-
else.
Yeah. If you're doing it for yourself,
Yeah,
perfectly
pop
fine.
off, queen. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But she's clearly just jaded of the like. There's a really big thing. I see it a lot on Love Island, like the earlier stuff. I guess it goes through all of it. Where like British people on the show, like the dudes, are like, and at least from my experience, a lot more like obsessed with the like glamour, like plastic surgery like
Okay.
looks that women give. And so when people go on there, like season 1 was
John and Jonathan.
no. What was the woman who dated Niall from One Direction? She was like the sweetest, nicest, like good-looking girl, but she
Yeah.
never wore makeup, and so all the dudes thought she was ugly.
When she was not
When
at
she's
all.
Lauren was her name.
Yeah,
and
Lauren.
Lauren's like the sweet, and like she was so nice and whatever, but it's just, I don't know, it's like, it definitely, maybe it's more of a just like elitist thing, and like that's true in America as well, and I just don't know many like wealthy people. I don't watch wealthy TV shows like in America as much, but it's very strange, it's very sad, like this relationship dynamic, like it's pushed so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's insane. This is a classic one. I'm just like, how can you type all that out? And like, how is it falling on deaf ears? Like, I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah.
Isn't it like the abusive relationship thing?
Yeah.
Where
I
like you're
guess.
just blind to all the bad things that
Yeah.
they've done and that they do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Rose-colored glasses.
There you go.
But how is like, how
So
can
British.
you even still have the rose-colored glasses? Excuse you, Molly.
I think it's almost more of a sunk cost fallacy. That's what it sounds like. With the biological clock ticking comment where she's like, I need to find somebody to settle down with now if I want these things type thing. And like,
Yeah.
you know, the like quote unquote value of like women in their 30s drops so low for men because, you know, bullshit reasons. But I'm sure she's feeling all those societal pressures to feel like to force it to work.
Yeah. But yeah,
Wild. That was a wild story.
Yeah.
Good finds.
Well, that was the Judgmas episode, folks. Thanks for listening.
Merry
Thanks
Judgmas.
for watching. Erica, where the heck? Oh, actually, I guess we should say, because we did this backwards, head on over to Patreon for
Weekly bonus episode.
where, hey, somebody on this couch ate all of the wings, and who did it might surprise you, but we ate a lot of hot wings and answered a lot of fun, juicy questions with Off Submitter Sal and Discord Mod Stacy. So go and head over to our Patreon for that. It's a good frickin' time.
It was a
It was
blast
fun.
of a time.
I enjoyed that a lot.
And Erica, where else can they find us online?
You can find us on pretty much any social media platform. If you're on it, we're probably on it too. And that's at Judgies Pod, JUDGIES Pod. If you would like to send us an email with your own listener submitted story, sound, or otherwise, you can do that at judgiespod@gmail.com. And if you want to send us mail, it's P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350. And
Christian, editor, put this at the top somewhere. Post me probably opening up this thing, but pre-story.
Okay.
We released more new merch that Erica
Yes.
designed.
Oh,
Mentee
yeah.
He
Bee
designed the
merch.
merch.
It's very cool. It's very sick. So go on and over to.
Spreadshop.judgies?
There's a link in the
Click the
description.
link.
folks.
Yeah,
So
click
there's
the
a
link in the
It's so much easier to
description.
click the link. It's great stuff. Mental breakdown. I'm about to have a Mentee Bee.
The Judgies
Button.
podcast. College
the
logo.
button hat is going to go very hard. Yeah, the Judgies logo. That's a college. Yeah, it's very, very sick. So go on over and check it out, folks.
yeah, do
And
that.
let's get the frick out of here.
Have a great week, everybody. Have Merry Christmas
No,
if you
happy
celebrate.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
I said-
Non-denominational.
I said if you celebrate.
And if you don't, fuck you.
Anyways, Merry Judgmas.
Get a little bit of
Happy
cheering.
Happy
holidays.
Pissmas.
Happy Pissmas.
Happy
Pisses and
Pissmas. Merry Judgmas.
Pisses and kisses
Wishes.
and lashes. What?
Hugs and pisses. Bye.
Bye.